Hello, I am. Oh. I'm gonna have to cut this out. Hello, today I will be playing drumroll. Doki Doki Literature Club. Only thing being, this is a digital version, and I don't know how this is going to go. So it's anyone's guess. I'm going to start trying to play my Spotify in the background. There we go. So, where was I? Right. So we're going to be trying to play this. That's probably too loud. But that's too quiet. There we go. That's good enough. So we're going to be trying to play this today. Let's just wait for it to load. Oh. Yes, so here's your warning. It's not suitable. Oh, I've been taking Russian lessons. I'm not used to learning like 5 languages at once. I'm learning Greek, Japanese, French, and Russian, and I'm still learning English a little. But this game is not suitable for children who are easily disturbed or people that are sensitive to stuff. I didn't really get a good chance to, okay. Yes, so Doki Doki Literature Club features sensitive content and themes that may be disturbing for some players and should be approached with caution. This is your warning. In-game content warnings for such material can be enabled in the settings menu at any time. I'm not going to be enabling them. The settings menu also contains a link to an external web page that contains all the content warnings. Well, would you like a brief categorical overview of these content warnings? No, because I don't want spoilers. By watching this, you are agreeing. When I say watching this, I'm talking for you guys. I will be playing it. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you have noted the game's age rating in your region and that you consent to your exposure of high disturbing content. I agree. I do agree to this. I downloaded it and or those who are easily disturbed. Are any of you easily disturbed? I'm not. Okay, new game. Oh, can I like go back and... There we go. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me. From the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. I know exactly who this is. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. I have so many friends like that. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep and would more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Well, can't relate. Me and my friends never run away from each other. I'm just gonna rewrite this while I'm looking at that. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. That's my impression of Sayori during this. It's amazing. I overslept again! No shit. But I caught you this time! Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Yeah, I waited for your story ass. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. I have no idea what song is playing. That's me, Noxie! Well, oh wait, this is me. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Obviously, I mean, have you seen Sayori? Could my face not just stay rigged properly? Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean if you want to. Whatever you say, sorry. 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 See, I say sorry instead of sorry. I don't get what people are talking about when they say, like, that they say sorry. 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 Yeah, sorry. 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 I don't know what I say anymore. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Noxie, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? Hell nah, I don't want a club. I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. Exactly! No one wants to join a club nowadays. No one! I haven't been looking either. That's not true! You told me you were going to join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations, where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, and I'm perfectly content with getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. This is very much me. I'm in one club at my school, and that's theater club. We're making a little theater production where a bunch of book characters come to life with like Wizard of Oz characters, and I keep getting characters that talk to each other. It's a nightmare. Ooh, what's this? Load history settings. Oh. Can I escape that? No, I won't escape that. But I'll be playing Long John Silver from Treasure Planet, and I think that's all because characters keep talking to each other. I know it's a problem. But otherwise I like playing games and anime. See, me and Noxie here are very much the same. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! I feel like I'm reading off a script, but no one, like, told me what I was supposed to be saying. So I'm, like, trying my best. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. My lip is itchy. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Honestly, if I had an anime club at my school, I would also be looking. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. Nah, I think it's hard to be worse than you. You don't need to wait up for me. Oh. It's supposed to be me. You don't have to wait up for me. If it's just going to make you late for to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. No, what? What are you trying to get at, Sayori? What you trying to get at? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Oh, Sayori, no. Simply no. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest, after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. Miss yes. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Yep. See ya, Sayori. I'm out. I am out, and you cannot get me back. I will be sitting down and watching every anime. Hell, I'll probably watch One Piece in one sitting. That's how long and dedicated I am to this anime club. Come on, please! Why do you care so much anyways? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring a new member. Sayori. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I'm going to the anime club. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! My throat hurts from doing this voice. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly, if anyone's looking at the screen, you know this word. That's the word. Degenerately. I can't speak English. Like, I know the word, I just can't say it. Diligently. Follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings around the around the classroom door. Sayori, full of energy, rips the door the door off the hinges. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Letters Club. It's a pleasure to meet you. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. My wife, my Shayla. Oh, it's not okay. Seriously? You brought a boy? Why'd you kill the atmosphere? Noxie. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. I'm thinking about how to escape. Oh, there we go. All words escape me in this situation. Oh, not what I meant. I'm thinking of a way to escape to the anime club. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Nah, I just need my Shayla over here and I'm good. I don't need any of these two losers. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can ignore her. She gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back to the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki. Always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you guys. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Noxie. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. Hey, you gotta have some confidence now. You gotta have the confidence. You gotta come in with giant ass charisma that could break a bitch's back. Don't take that weirdly. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Noxie. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'm going to get them. I'm gonna get them. Oh, yeah, I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened, so there's one space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I sit next to Sayori. I mean, obviously, you're too fucking much of a nerd. You gotta come in there and just be ready to go. That might actually scare them, and I mean, I'm also a nerd and probably would be doing the same thing. I can't be talking. Yeah. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Oh! Well, I don't fucking know what's happening. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. I hate myself. I feel like I'm cringing at literally the two people that are watching this. So you guys probably won't be able to hear this, but the song All the Things She Said by Tattoo is coming on. I love this song. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were this good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monika. I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Bitch, let me wipe that shit off. I don't like seeing people covered in shit. Like, I just don't. No. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking at it for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. See, we might not be good with, like, talking to girls, but apparently we're hot as fuck. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. But why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for you, you know. You, dummy. Alright. I gave up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider joining the literature club? Oh shit, what do I say? I was afraid of this question. Weren't we all? It's like we should just, slap, Sayori whenever she tries and gives us a stupid idea. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. I swear to God, I feel something crawling on my head. I'm going to scream. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member of any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing around the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature club, I'm a little sick right now. And if it encourages others to get into literature club, why do I keep saying literature club? If it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. I glitched out there a minute. Literature. I suck at speaking. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like festivals that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow. Oh my god. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. You can probably hear my headphones creaking as I have to adjust it so I can hear, because I'm going to have to leave soon for supper. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though, I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Noxie, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read in the past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Ooh, we got another anime lover. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not that much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds comfort in the world of books. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements that usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination and completely throw you for a loop? Yuri, please don't make me have a little mental breakdown and push my reality. Please, no. That's what's happened later on. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately try and grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri may as well have been having a conversation with a rock. She really should have been. That would have been so much more entertaining to be watching. Really? I wouldn't have expected that from you, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it aloud! And give it back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything about you. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? Yes? Okay. Chat, I'm cooked. I gotta go have supper. Look, I'll take about 10 minutes left, and then I'm gonna have to go. No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them? Well, I'm not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Ooh, no one wants to do this. I guess it's the same for you, Yuri? Aw, I want to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Silence. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write poems of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Noxie? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on. There's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind this entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sarah may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought. Noxie? You all I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Oh, we're a bit of a creep. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes! I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then, that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Noxie, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. I can really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Noxie, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I walk home together. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stays after school for clubs. Sure, may as well. Yay! Okay, I'm going to cap this off when we get home. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortunes will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Okay, when it brings up the poem screen, I'm just gonna save. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So with that, I'm going to say bye! I gotta go get supper. I'm kinda hungry. So, bye! I hope my mic wasn't too loud or the music playing wasn't too loud. Yeah. Have a good day. or night or evening or whatever time it is.